Hey Tube, welcome back. Today we have this problem. It's called check whether two strings are almost equivalent. The string word1 and word2 are considered almost equivalent if the difference between the frequencies of each letter from A to Z between word1 and word2 is at most 3. Given two strings word1 and word2, each of length in return true if word1 and word2 are almost equivalent or false otherwise. The frequency of a letter X is the number of times it occurs in the string. Okay, so we have word1, which equals like just sorry, sorry for that. It's equals like four A's, and the other one it's BCB, and it's false because we have four A's in A but zero A in B. So this is a problem. If we have this one, it's true because A it appears one time in word and four times in word two. This is a difference of three. B appears one time here, and it's appeared also one time, and this is a difference of 0. C is appears one time and two times, and the difference of 1. D is appears of one time and 0 times, is appears a difference of 1. E is appears of two times and 0 times, is difference of 2. And if it's appeared one time and 0 times, is difference of 1. So this is the way that things works. So let's just see how can we solve this problem. So the thing that we can think about, we can do two things. First of all, we can just make a brute force and just loop through anything, and for each element we check if we check for the count for all the other elements, and we when we see the difference between them is bigger than 3, we return false. And the time complexity of this one, it will be O of n multiplied by m, where is in the number of this word and in the number of this word. And I guess we can do it better. There is a better solution to make it oh no, okay, so there is a better solution is to make it O of n plus m, which is to create a hash table. And this hash table, we will store each element. And for example, we store A, and at the first A will equals 1. And we will continue, A will equals 1, there's no other A's here. And we will have this component for this word too. And we just take 1 from each one. For example, let's start with A. So A, it will be A minus 1, so it will be 0. And A, it will be here minus 1, it will be minus 1, minus 2, and yeah, and we will reach minus 3. And because it's minus 3, if we should make sure that the number is not less than minus 3, and also is not bigger than 3. So we make sure that difference is it's at most 3. So yeah, that's it. So let's just go in the code. I will say let result equals true, and I will return the result. Return result, and I will say const map equals new map. And I will say first of all, I will save all of the, as we said before, I will save all of the frequencies of each number in of the word one in the map. So I will say word one dot split. I will say yep, and I will say dot for each. It's important to make a slip and an empty string because we want to get each character. I'll say for each so this will return an array. The split will return an array. So basically, if we have this one, we return an array. So word one will equals we would say an array like it will be A, B, C, and so on. And I will say we have item. The item will be the character, and I will say map dot set. I will say item, and I'll set one. However, I wanna make sure how many. I wanna add the frequency. So I will add the if we have this one. I will say if we have this item, so just add its value. Take its value and add to it one. So I will say map dot get item. If we don't have it, just make at 0 and to 1. So this is what we're going to do in word 1. What we're going to do in word 2, it will be the same but quite different. So it will be split everything. Everything is the same, but the thing that will be different that we take 1. As we said before, we will take 1, and we want to make sure that each character has a value that is not bigger than 3, also not less than -3. So I will say for const key values, so key v of the increase, and it will be increase. I will say if v bigger than 3, okay, or v less than -3, it will be false, and that's it. That's it basically. Let's just submit. Sorry, man, that increase. Why it's wrong? Why? Let's see why it is wrong. Oh, I guess I did something terribly wrong. Let's just see why. If v bigger than 3 or v less than -3, I'm return. Oh, return false. Okay, it's working. So for this one, we as I will just make a quick review of the solution. First of all, we're creating the map. We have the results, it will be true or false, and we are returning the results. And we have the map, we're creating the map, and we store all of the elements in the word 1, and we store each character, and we just store how each character, how much each character was frequently appeared. Like for example, for this one, we have A has 4 appearance, so A equals to 4. And the other thing that I'm going to do is that in word 2, I'll do the same, but the thing that it will be different, I will take 1 from each character that appeared in word 1, or I just, if it didn't appear, I would just add to it -1. And by doing that, we want to make sure that we have at most it should be 3. So if word 2, let's say that the word 2 has B, C, B, for example, and B doesn't appear in word 2, so B will equals -2. The important thing that because of that I put -3 because it should be at most 3. So if it's -3, that means in word 2 there is an element that was appeared 3 times, but it's not appeared in word 1, or maybe there was it was appeared 6 times, and maybe it was appeared in word 1 for only 3 times. So we have different in 3. So by doing that, we know how each frequency, and for each of key value, we want to make sure that it's not bigger than 3, and also it's not less than -3. And basically that's it for today's video. If you like my solution, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you will never miss a video, and see you soon.